I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to speak. My name is David Garcia Jr.
You want to use the mic?
No, I'll raise my voice now. My name is David Garcia Jr. I grew up in the Kensington section of Philadelphia, also known as the Badlands. Yeah, they call it the Badlands mainly because, a lot of crime, the heroin epidemic hit it really hard. We see a lot of people, now they try to clean up the streets a little bit, but there's just a lot more people sleeping under bridges and sleeping just on the floor outside of your community. So my story starts basically when I was in elementary school. I had a group of friends. We would all play football. The only problem with that is we would play football in the wrong areas. We would play football with the drug dealers. So you can imagine how dangerous that could be if you win a game that they want to win, right? So we would play, and then one day I got a phone call from my friend. He said, I have this football league for you, but it's flag. I said, I don't like to play flag, I like to hit people, right? He's like, no, but you get free cleats. I said, free cleats? Let me tell you, I never had cleats in my life. The first time having cleats, I said, I'm there. You're going to give me free cleats? I'm there. So I started playing. I played about 4 years. I started in 2010. I ended in 2014. And then I went off to college. Unfortunately, I had to get a back surgery done that basically changed my life. But it's all thanks to Timoteo that I got the chance to do things that I love. And that's mentoring kids in the community, just like I was mentored before. My mentor Chris, my mentor Buddy, they really worked with me. I had anger problems when I played. And that translated into the coaching field. I got the opportunity to coach the Pac-9 in football. I got the head coach. My first year I ended up winning the championship. But I did not feel accomplished. Why I didn't feel accomplished even though I won a championship was because I wasn't the best coach or best mentor I could be, because I would still have incidents where my anger would get the best of me. But it was thanks to Chris and Buddy and through Timoteo, they saw the potential that I had. They saw the potential that I didn't even see in myself. They saw that and they worked with me. They even offered counseling. They offered to pay for the counseling. But it was through their prayer, through their guidance that I was able to overcome that. The second year I ended up losing the first round of the playoffs, but I felt more accomplished than I did when I won the championship. Why? Because I didn't have no incidents of anger or anything like that. And Timoteo has taken me places that I never thought I would go before. I got to see the city of Detroit. I never thought I would leave the city of Philadelphia, unless it was to Puerto Rico, my homeland. Other than that, I got to come here to this beautiful church and speak to you guys. And I appreciate that, because Timoteo, they allowed me to become that leader. They allowed me to become the leader that they saw. And that goes along with the summer camp in Jasan. I watched him grow as a leader as well. It's easy for those kids to just say, okay, let me go out there for the summer, coach these couple kids, and grab the paycheck. But it takes a lot, because I actually got the opportunity to speak to Jasan's mom. And he would say that Jasan would come home and tell her every day about everything that would happen in the summer camp. He talked about this one kid called Jeremiah. He's kind of a troubled kid, right? He wouldn't operate within the lines. So Jasan would make him do a lot of push-ups, like Chris said. And he would always come home and tell his mom about that. And that hit me hard. I said, why? Now you might ask yourself, why would it hit me hard? It's because that showed that Jasan took that serious, right? He took that into his home and spoke about that to his mom, right? That means he took it more than serious. It didn't just stay on the football field. It came home with him, right? And that's one thing about Timoteo. It's not just on the football field. It's not just on a basketball court. You go home with it, right? Buddy, my mentor Buddy will call me at maybe 12 a.m. Hey, Dave, you want to go watch a movie? Sure, let's go watch a movie. What makes that so different is that they're living life with you. Right? It's not just someone telling you, hey, you should do this. They're telling you, hey, you should do this, and they'll do it with you, right? And they'll show you how to do it. So in turn, you would know and do it to the next person up, right? So your mentee. That's the same thing that's going on in the summer camp. That's the same thing that happened to me. I'm grateful for Timoteo. I thank God for putting Timoteo in my life. If it wasn't for Timoteo, I wouldn't have some friends here. I had one friend named Freddie. He was homeless at one point. And the only way he could get by is because of Timoteo. Timoteo has this thing called a game day jobs. So You would go to the field, you could take stats or take the score down, and you would receive money for it. That is the only way he got by through that tough time. My friend Freddie that was homeless, I couldn't help him at the time. We're the same age. I can't help him, but Timoteo was able to help him, right? I had a friend that also got shot. Thank God he's alive. I thank God for that. And Timoteo supplied him with the first pair of clothes that he got when he went home. So Timoteo is more than just this mentoring program. It's a family. It's the culture. I felt that culture as soon as I arrived. They gave me that safe place to be a teenager. They're giving me that safe place to be a mentor now and be a leader in my community. And I also give back as well. My goal is to eventually, hopefully, change my community around. You know, I see a lot of bad things within the community, and my goal is to work from each community until Philadelphia as a whole is different. You know, and I believe that through Timoteo, through the sport, through the mentoring, that is possible. Thank you.